Hey, how's your Sunday, everybody? Just taking a drive after helping a friend out and heading home. So I trip out on how many of these Second Amendment organizations are such bootlickers and want to back up Chad Bianco for some reason. Like, what monetary gain is San Diego gun owners have? I already know that the monetary gain CRPA has. But why is San Diego gun owners such bootlickers to Chad Bianco also? Why are all these Second Amendment organizations backing up somebody who falsely accused Van Miller in Nevada of, the A-word attempt on Trump, the third A-word attempt on Trump, totally spoke libel on him, totally assassinated his character. I know the feeling because they did the same thing to me during my appeal, where they just started making up stuff about me and using things that they're not supposed to be using against me that were all just made up anyway. And that's how they do it in Riverside. They like to make things up about people, make people look absolutely horrible, and they're the ones with no good moral character. Like Chad Bianco and the CCW unit, and the investigator that did my investigation and asked if I was Muslim started screaming at me and disrespecting me when I pay their salary, I pay taxes. You know what I mean? Like, we pay for the application fee, we pay the taxes, we pay for this establishment to even exist, and then they treat us like that. You know what I mean? And then they deny you. After you jump through the hoops and you do what you're supposed to be doing, and you follow the law, and they say criminals don't apply for CCWs. So why would I apply if I wanted to go around and like hurt people? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. I could just go and hurt someone without a CCW. They're just dummies. They think we're stupid. That's the thing. They think that the constituents are stupid and we don't know what they're up to. But that's the question we got to ask: is why? Why are Second Amendment organizations in bed with issuing agencies and refuse to help members? Okay, like San Diego gun owners and CRPA. Okay, I'm gonna do one thing, and the one thing I've always figured out and learned about investigating corruption is follow the money. We follow the money, all right? We're going to start doing some FOIA requests. We're going to start, investigating and with the people that I met and collaborated with, and we're going to start figuring out where all this money from the CCW is going, okay? Who's collecting it? What private companies are have the holdings in this whole permitting scheme? Because it's a private organization that's profiting off of this. So they are literally selling our rights at a high price, okay? And the lawyers are in on it, okay? I come to realize that my attorney that was doing my appeal might not have been upfront with me and might have threw me under the bus and might have sold me up the river, because he is on the board of San Diego gun owners also. And what do you know? They're bootlickers to Chad Bianco. So when it came to them having to come against Chad Bianco, their king, they didn't want to do anything. Like, they, obviously jump in bed with them and do whatever they want them to do, because the judge that was doing my appeal, like I said, never had that sign up that said he had a son that worked for the DA until the last day when I was there, the hearing of my decision. Like, when he was going to make the decision, boom, all of a sudden there's a sign there that says this judge has a son that works for the DA. And that's when I knew right there that I was going to lose. I knew something was wrong when that happened, because I never seen that sign before. Okay, I'm a very observant person, and they didn't let anyone else in the courtroom. It was only us. It was supposed to be private and all that stuff. So they didn't. I don't know. I think there was something fishy that went on there. And my attorney goes to the back, comes back, change of attitude. And I come to realize that they're bootlickers, and they're all part of this whole system, and they want to keep people down, certain people down, and it's all part of their plan and the system's plan. So our attorneys are in it. We can't trust the attorneys. That's why I'm saying we got to learn how to do lawsuits and file bills and everything on our own, and get these laws changed on our own, because relying on Second Amendment organizations and attorneys is never going to work out in our favor. It's always going to be some scam or some grift or some people that are just trying to make money because they can't work with their hands, they can't build, they can't create, they're not real, they can't do a real man's job in a way, you know what I mean? And so they sit around behind a desk and grift off people. And so, think about this. CRPA is ran by Michelle & Associates, okay? Michelle & Associates is a attorney firm, and guess who's the attorney they use to open all these lawsuits and drag them on, and frivolous lawsuits like gun show bans and other little things like the youth promoting the guns to youth or advertising to youth, and you know, little things like that, like dumb little things where it's like, if you just nip it at the bud and just go after the big things instead of all the, and that trust me, I sat there and I spoke with these attorneys, I spoke with people in leadership at CRPA, because I have many hours of volunteer work with CRPA, and here's the way they put it to you. They say, well, we need to chip the iceberg a little bit at a time, a little here and a little there. No, we don't. You know what I mean? You could have taken down the whole CCW scheme in one just swoop like that, just with one lawsuit, the way I did, but you chose to take the grifter path and to sell the members and everybody else up the river because you wanted to make money off of selling memberships, because instead of striking down the unconstitutional CCW scheme and making everybody a permitless carry, you go and make it to where people have to become members to get a CCW in California and all that. So there's the grift, okay? You could have fought for the rights of Californians and everybody else, you know what I mean? And then look at people like me, who are residents of California, who can't even get a CCW, but they're going to hand them out to non-residents because they're making money on it, okay? Look at the grift. Please, everybody, wake up, look at, smell the coffee, see what's going on. They are selling our rights at a high price, and it needs to stop, people, okay? It needs to stop. This shouldn't be going on. This is very unconstitutional, but yet, who am I? You know what I mean? I'm just a guy with curly hair that nobody likes, so, you know, whatever, you know? All right, peeps, I'm gonna, wrap this one up here, but just, just check it out. You know, check out what I tell you and see if these grifters are really actually making a real difference in California, or these little tiny stupid cases that they're... Dude, we got Brewing on our side. We got Heller on our side. We got McDonald. Now we have Rahimi. And they're doing nothing with these cases. They're doing nothing to help the people. They're actually keeping the people down. They want more infringements, because more infringements means more cases they could start, and which means more money for them. So don't fall for the grift, people. These people are not on our sides. NRA, look at Yankee Marshall. He just did a video about this, and I'm so glad I'm not the only one on YouTube that sees the grift and sees that these organizations just want to make more money, and they want to make a grift out of it. You know, their whole career is based off taking money off other people, okay? That's their whole fucking deal, okay? So, all right, people. Take care. I'm going to wrap this up here. And like I said, just do the research, read and see how Chad Bianco is charging people for the right. Charging just to ask permission, and then you're not even guaranteed you're going to have that right. So whatever, people. Do, whatever. But I'm going to fight against these through lawsuits and writing bills myself. So take care, everybody.